Okay, what does this have to do with this? Well, I'm going to tell you. Before we started this program, I didn't know that data had anything to do with counseling. And after doing some of the readings and the class discussions, I quickly discovered that it has a lot to do with each other. So data, I guess, can help support our counseling program. It can show us what is working, what is not working, maybe where our gaps are, and possibly how to address them. So one of the things that my school has been looking at, and I recently found out that our counselor is using data to support, is the levels of anxiety have increased. And I don't know if that is a self-reporting thing or if that's something that the counselor and community counselors have discovered, but there is a rise in the number of students, I guess, who have identified with higher levels of anxiety. So that is something that data could help support, and we could use that to help find out, okay, why, maybe where is it coming from, but also how can we help solve the problem. So with this, we can help inform parents and teachers and spread the word of how our students can be helped, and with data, support them in the counseling program. So one of the things that we did as a school was we collected data through surveys. So self-surveys the students took, I guess they included levels of anxiety and connections with the school students and teachers. And we used those to have a look at where the gaps were. So one of the things we could do with that data is look at what was missing and maybe come up with a SMART goal. So in our readings we discussed SMART goals. So of course we would set something that is what is the specific problem. So in our case we're looking at, okay, anxiety, how can we decrease this? And is it measurable? Well, of course. We took surveys, we saw how, okay, maybe some students have an increased number of anxiety or high anxiety incidents. And if it wasn't the students identifying it, maybe the number of times a student has come to a counselor or a teacher has noticed their anxiety level going up. So we could look at that as well. And is it attainable? Absolutely. We could take, what are we trying to do? We're trying to lower anxiety in the students of the school. And it has a time frame. We could measure at the start of school, measure it again at the end of the semester, or at the end of the year. And hopefully we can set a goal, such as let's reduce this anxiety by a certain level, by a number. There's a multiple number of tests. We can use that, the Beck Youth Anxiety Test, for example. And this is something that also collaborative groups could discuss. So our social and personal responsibility group within the school, we could use this data to help focus on what needs to be done within the school, and we could do certain things such as spread happy messages through social media, I guess was one thing we talked about. We can share with others how to increase connections within the school, so a teacher to student basis. Just let them know, hey, you know what, we should make some more connections with these certain students because they're just lacking that little bit. And also, okay, well, these are some things our counseling program is doing, and here are some things that have benefited the students over the past year. So it's just a few examples in our school. I realize that's not going to be the case in all schools, but this is an awesome place to start for myself as a beginning high school counselor. And the next video I will be talking about is one of these anxiety pieces was a couple of students who identified with the LGBT spectrum. And that was something they had brought to me, even though I'm not the counselor. But they said, Miss Griffiths, can you help us out here? We're looking for a safe space. And I wasn't sure what to go with this, but I was honored that they came to me for help, to ask for some help and guidance and how to lead this group. So my next video is going to be about them and where they would like to go with this group and how I can help them develop their group and develop their program, and some examples of some curriculum pieces that hopefully we get to actually implement over the next few weeks. So I look forward to showing you that. Thank you.